We are so back. This is a phrase that I'm hearing quite a bit from a lot of Trumpian folks. We are so back. President Trump a while back said, "You're going to be so tired of winning that you're going to say, please stop this winning. I can't take the winning." And let me tell you something. Every night I do this. Every morning I do this. Every time I talk to you, I'm trying to think of there's got to be something other than the what I'm telling you. There isn't. Trump and MAGA and Doge and Elon and Pam Bondi and just go down the list are destroying everything. And anytime there's a bump in the road, anytime there's an impediment, every time there's a federal judge that says, you can't do that, we'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait. Don't worry. We'll appeal it. We'll go. No problem. We're moving. We're going. It's like a cavalcade. It's a tsunami. It's an avalanche. It's this. I'm trying to think of a word that is best used to explain this. And I don't know if there is such a word. I don't know what it is. Everything they're going, I can't keep track of it. The left is losing their mind. They don't know what to do because he is relentless. He's going after prayer, God's Second Amendment, DEI, transgender sports, the NCAA, sanctuary cities, the wall, the arrest, ICE. There's no end. There's no end. Look at me. Look at what I'm telling you. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we have been waiting for. He's trouncing, trammeling, trampling. He's destroying these people. They don't know what to do. And that's all I'm going to tell you. No, I don't know how long this is going to last. I don't know if there's going to be maybe an impediment along the way. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm telling you now, it's better than anything I ever thought possible. This man is incredible. Elon Musk is incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just stop and say a hearty hello and a hi over to Carolina Guy, who joins us. Have some crumb cake. You're right at the front of the list. Thank you so much. Conrad, thank you so much for your benevolence. Benevolence. I don't even know what the hell that means. It's malevolence and benevolence. This is incredible. This is going to be the greatest. This is going to be the greatest, the most incredible, the most wonderful, the most unbelievable. What do you call it? What do I say? What do I call this? What do I say, my friends? What do I call this? Valentine's present? Listen, I want you to understand something. I'm the most rational person you'll ever meet. I swear to God, I'm not what you think. I get people very upset with me. I was talking to somebody not too long ago and I had to leave him because he was that conspiratorial loon that people talked about. And realized I don't like these people. This wasn't rational. This isn't conspiracy theory talk, my friend. This is promises kept and success in sight. Think about what I've just said. But first, this important word. Listen to this. New reports reveal that the average person has $8,674 in credit card debt. Plus, the total average consumer debt is a shocking $104,215 between mortgages, auto loans, student loans, credit cards, and unsecured loans. Unfortunately, without outside assistance, many will continue digging themselves deeper and deeper into the hole of debt. Now, I've advised and counseled friends and clients for years who want to take back control of individual debt about this secret weapon that has helped so many consolidate everything owed into one affordable monthly payment. They even helped negotiate a settlement agreement that will allow you to pay less than the total balance. Listen, they settled over $275 million in debt, and they've helped people become debt-free in an average of 28 months. I've had such an incredible experience referring clients and friends that I wanted to partner with them here and introduce their services to you, my loyal Lionel Nation family. If you want a helping hand to get out of debt, I absolutely, positively, and strenuously recommend booking a free consultation now by going to nodebtwithlionel.com. Look at the address. Once again, that's nodebtwithlionel.com. Use the link I've provided under the title. Listen to me. You can take control and learn how to get out of debt now. My friends, we have been, and forgive me if I'm excited about this. Forgive me if I'm unable to contain my elation. Forgive me if I'm unable to maintain some level of, I don't know what. As we await here in New York City, the snow of a lifetime. We are waiting for this to start, this blast of Arctic, whatever the hell it is. I started with this with you. We have been through this. Think about this. We started with this together. This is about 9 years. 2020, well, 2015. Actually, we're looking at 10 years. We're coming up on 10 years, but let's say 10 years. 2015 is when Trump came down that escalator at Trump Tower. Whenever Mrs. L and I are happening, we will always walk by when we're in the hood. We walk in and we just look and see all of the people and the foreigners and the families taking pictures of that event. We've been together 10 years. We have been through, oh my God. And that's why I want these rat bastards to cry. I want Rachel Maddow and Samantha Power and Jonathan Capehart and Jake Tapper to feel what it's like, to feel their souls. That's what I want. Am I being too mean? I don't care. I want revenge. I want justice. I want this to take years. I want the deep state and the shadow government to be so frightened that they say, I'm not getting near this. Soros, we're out of this. We're going to put our money elsewhere. No, guys. No. You've got a target on your head. And you know, and I know, Soros in particular, they've got a bullseye on him. Figuratively. Got to be careful. Remember, we never advocate anything other than playing by the rules. And I want him trounced. Crushed. Who's with me? Are you with me? Am I being Christian? Sorry. Am I being mean? Sorry. This is the most incredible. Let's talk about number one. First and foremost, it's like each of the people they're letting go. Let's go right now to our good friend. Well, I've never met the man, but let's go to let's just look at this right now. Look at Brett. Grinnell. This guy's an animal. Rick Grinnell, President Donald Trump's envoy for special missions. What the hell does that mean? Who cares? He went in and he slammed, excoriated, execrated LA Mayor Karen Bass's fire recoveries are. They paid him a 3-month salary of $500,000 paid by charity groups. Did you hear what I just said? $500,000 for 3 months. Mayor Bass announced former LA Police Commissioner Steve Soboroff as the head of the rebuilding efforts following the devastating fires. And we've already been through what I suspect and have suspicions as to the cause of that. He was going to do this. Soboroff will be paid $500,000 $100,000 over 3 months with funding coming from charitable groups. This is insanity. This is absolutely insanity. Real estate executive Randy Johnson, who worked with Soboroff in developing the ritzy Playa Vista neighborhood, will receive $250,000 from charity groups over the 90-day period. This is the way these people are. Richard Grinnell calls this offensive. I'm getting paid zero, as are many people. It's a good thing. There will be strings to the federal money for California. They don't understand this. Do you hear what I'm saying? They don't understand what's happening here. They don't get it. Next, Trump is revoking security clearances of DA Alvin Bragg, Anthony Blinken, everybody. But more importantly, perhaps this is symbolic, perhaps this is whatever you want to call it. But this man, this is important. This man, Donald Trump, is saying to Biden in particular, you are not going to receive or enjoy any kind of a security clearance. It's over with. He is doing it perfectly. Let me just jump on, just running around, going different places. Access denied. Trump stripping the security clearances of Letitia James. He is going after this. You have no idea how I love this. Letitia James, Alvin Bragg. They're revoking their he's saying, I'm in charge of this. I'm going to freeze you out. You're not going to be able to do anything. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is the most beautiful thing in the world. I thought to myself, I hope, and you've heard me say this, I hope he's mean enough. I hope he shows enough anger enough. I have no doubt in my mind that that's true. Too Legit says, thank you for being here. The crumb cake is delicious. Mrs. L must give us the recipe. Indeed. Now, things are happening right now also at levels. Jumping around. And look at this right now. This is important. Jumping around right now to, let's go to Zero Hedge. Zero Hedge is wonderful. I love to just kind of, these are various places I go to just to look around. USAID funded massive news platform extending censorship industrial complex to billions worldwide. Go and read this. Zero Hedge. Phenomenal. Wonderful. An article by Tyler Durden. USAID pressured advertisers to boycott any media that was not left-wing. WikiLeaks, an incredible source. Go check that out. Did you see that? Oh, it's so good. Obama-appointed judge blocks Trump administration officials' access to sensitive Treasury records, cites cybersecurity risk. How in the hell are they supposed to do their job if they don't have access to the files themselves? That's okay. That's okay. We're going to see about that. We're going to see. Just wait. Great articles on DEI. Democratic representative sterilizes herself to protest Trump. Did you hear what I have to say, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, did you hear? Did you hear this one? Representative Lori Pohutsky, a Michigan Democrat, said, just under 2 weeks ago, I underwent surgery to ensure that I would never have to navigate a pregnancy in Donald Trump's America. I don't believe any of it. I think it's ridiculous, but that's what she says. This is how demented these people are. Do you understand? Do you understand the enemy we're talking about? Do you understand it? Let me stop. Can you imagine Republicans saying, I am so upset with Joe Biden that I've sterilized myself? They have this incredible propensity to terminate, interrupt, and to make impossible various aspects of gestation, whether it's through do surgeries or pills or whatever the hell it is. These people are sick. How do you think you get sick people? What does it take? You think you're going to what? You're going to negotiate with them? No, you have to crush them. Look at this one. I love this one. We need to go gangster here. New York Magazine editor and Scott Galloway demand doxing and prison for little pricks from Doge. The leftist freak out. Zero hedge. The leftist freak out over government accountability and has escalated to open calls for the doxing and imprisonment of the arrogant little pricks working for Elon Musk's Doge. Ladies and gentlemen, may I suggest that our friend, the great, the inimitable, the ineffable Pam Bondi from Tampa, alumna of the 13th Judicial Circuit, that Pam Bondi, Attorney General, goes to her Department of Justice, folks, and say, we have a little exercise for you. I want you to figure out for me how this is violative of any statutes. Is this in any way, or can it be construed as violating any statute in terms of conspiracy to deny civil rights, whatever it is? I want you. They're going out and they're saying, dox these little pricks, put their life, put them into harm's way. And they're doing this because for the longest time they have felt a sense of impunity. Do you hear what I'm saying? They have felt this sense of impunity. They have felt this sense of being protected. And they have been. They have been. They have since. Do you hear what I'm saying? These are what these people think like. Listen to me. I know you are. I don't mean to say that like you're not listening. I know you are. But this is, we've got to get mean. I mean, really mean. Sebastian Bluewater says, love you, Lionel. Love you, obtuse, weird ex-post. Yes. Yes. I was having fun today. I have one post of a woman who is completely nude, jumping on top of a car, squatting, and you got to see this. It is, and there's something remotely erotic about it. Freedom says, nothing better right now, Mr. Al. Enjoying my hot, fresh coffee in your perfect size mug. Indeed. And Trump putting our country back together piece by piece. Truly a wonderful time in America. Could not have said it better myself. Could not have said it better. Yes. Yes. Where I need a Trump sometime. Oh, we'll get some Trump. I'll get some Trump. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this sign I've got. Look at this. From 2016. Pence. I have nothing but memorabilia here. Nothing. Did you see my horn? I'm not going to blow my horn, but you see this? How about this? The Donald Trump. I've got this. The Donald Trump and Rocket Man matching brushes. These are collectibles. I've got stuff here everywhere. I've got a chia pet. Donald Trump. You can buy a little box. I love this man. And I love him not because he's a cool guy, but because he's saving my country. He's saving my country and yours. Let me tell you another great piece. This is from Jeffrey Tucker from the Epoch or Epoch. I like Epoch. It's called, my friends, The Rise and Rise of Robert F. Kennedy. And it's nothing but greatness. It's a terrific piece. You know what he's doing. I'm loving this guy. By the way, that methylene blue stuff, complete and total horseshit. But that's okay. I like gentian violet. There is much to learn about the way the world works today for watching the confirmation vote. This is from February, yes. But they show this man called Bobby Kennedy. Bobby Kennedy is better than anything you could imagine. And it is something that I've never seen before in terms of how great he is. Do you follow what I'm saying? If we are going to have, how are we possibly going to have, seriously, going to have something done regarding a return to some kind of rational thought as to vaccines and biomedical tyranny and the like and martial law, unless we have Bobby Kennedy in there? I'm going to say this again. And I recently have told somebody this. Bobby Kennedy never said he was against vaccines. He never said that. Never. Never said it. Never once. So remember, you tell people that. He didn't say that. He's not anti-vax. He is not anti-vax. He is not anti-vax. He is to have them tested. Anybody got a problem with that? Does anybody here seriously have a problem with vaccines being tested? Is there anyone, and I mean this, do you mind having anything tested that you're putting in your body? Anybody? Anybody have a problem with that? Anybody? I don't have a problem with that. Do you? I don't. I don't have a problem with that. Think about this, my friends. You know, when it comes to comfort, support, and a good night's sleep, my friends, My Pillow has revolutionized the way millions of Americans rest their heads with unmatched quality, cutting-edge design, and a commitment to American-made excellence. My Pillow has become a household name. And now with mypillow.com/Lionel, or using the promo code Lionel, you can unlock exclusive discounts and deals that bring comfort and savings right to your doorstep. That's right, my friend. Mike Lindell and the team in My Pillow aren't just selling pillows. They're on a mission to transform the sleep experience with a wide variety of products beyond their signature pillows. Whether you're looking for supportive adjustable pillows, luxurious Giza dream sheets, cozy towel, mattress toppers that cradle your body in comfort, My Pillow offers it all. And with their 60-day money-back guarantee and a 10-year warranty, you can be confident that My Pillow stands behind every product they sell. Now, why My Pillow stands out? Let me tell you, unlike generic pillows you grab off a department store shelf, My Pillow is customizable and engineered to cater to different sleep styles. Whether you're a side sleeper or a back sleeper or a stomach sleeper, their patented interlocking fill technology adjusts to your specific comfort needs, keeping your neck and spine properly aligned throughout the night. No more waking up with that sore neck, no more tossing and turning, just the restful, rejuvenating, and exhilarating sleep that you deserve. And it doesn't stop at pillows. My Pillow's Giza Dream Sheets, made from the finest Egyptian cotton, offer a smooth, breathable, and luxurious feel, turning your bed into a sleep heaven. So right now, my friends, do the right thing. Go to mypillow.com, promo code Lionel. It's easy for me to say, mypillow.com, promo code Lionel, or call 800-645-4965. Simply the best. Trust me. Do you know, this is my hat. I bought this one because the rules have changed. Trump 2024. The rules have changed. I think I'm the only one who's got this one. I think it was handmade. Do you know, just give an idea. Do you have a President Duck Make America Quack Again? Do you have one of these? I don't think so. I don't think you have one of these. I don't think so. But I have one of them. Do you have one of those? Do you have, this is a great little Christmas ornament. This is very, very hard. Can you hear this? Right. Can you see this? This is a beautiful. Make America Great Again. Is this just this? Do you have? No, you don't. But I do. Because I'm better than you. I'm kidding, of course. Do you have one of these? Do you have, this is Donald, the Donald talking figure. Try me. Does this even work here?
From this day forward,
there we
it's going to be only America first.
Do you have one of these? No, I don't think you have one of these. This is a classic in the original case. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, wait. Do you have Trump gourmet milk chocolate truffles? I don't think so. This is the president. This says 45th president. These are all, this is part of the museum. Do you, wait. Do you have the Trumpinator? By the way, do you have one of these? I don't think so. Do you have the Trumpinator? Is that beautiful one, huh? Huh? Look at that. Got that? Why? Because I'm sick. I'm sick. This is one of my favorites. This is Freedom Choice. This is Chia Donald Trump. Full growth in 1 to 2 weeks. Unopened Donald Trump Chia pet. Can you believe this? Chia, look at this Chia thing. Is that, do you have that? I don't think you have that. What else? Well, that's someone. I don't want to spend the rest of my time here. I've just got. I've never been like this. This is the chance, the first time in my life when I'm thinking to myself, we can really, honest to God, change this. We can not only rout the Democrats, but destroy them. Make make somebody say DEI. What? Nothing. Did you say DEI? Oh, no, I didn't. You said DEI, didn't you? No, I didn't. I swear to God, I didn't say. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. No, I really did. That's exactly what we do. We make this a laughingstock, and we go out, and we have parties at Mar-a-Lago and events at the White House. The Amish, the black brothers and sisters, the black young men at the barber shops in the Bronx. Soul says, Uncle L, what is that hat on your bookcase? What is that hat? Oh, that head. Ah, yes. This is Bela Lugosi. This is actually a little thing you can put stuff in there. But this is a Halloween. This is Midnight Moon. This is actually a planter. I got this at Michael's. I saw this. I had to have it. It looks great, doesn't it? It calls you. This, of course, is a fart machine. This is what Leslie Nielsen had, but this has been a while since. They don't really. This is a handy gas. Boy, this is dusty. But here we go. Leslie Nielsen had it. And if you wet the end. Hang on a minute. I'm an adult. Very high, very refined humor. Hang on. This one you got to break in. But Leslie Nielsen would have this in his hand, and I mean I can just do, that. But that's that. But as I was saying, I came into this thing. I thought, okay, Donald Trump, give him a shot. All right, Donald Trump. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do. Give the man a shot. Give him a shot. I had no idea. I had no earthly idea how good he would be, how great he would be, how wonderful it would be. I will never, ever, ever, ever be able to tell you. And up till now, prior to 2016, well, really, because remember, I didn't vote for him. I wrote my name in 2016 because I thought he's not going to be able to do it. But as this happened, as this moved, for the first time, I thought this is going to be a changing of everything. Because remember, there's never been a time in our American history where we had so many people like this. But so many people, so many demented people, crazy people. Stop right there. Do you remember ever in your life, ever hearing on a national platform from the Democrats that transgender sports activities were to be protected? That this was did you ever hear this? Imagine, I always think of my beloved parents were here, and if they, what did I miss? Well, you missed the Democrats. Actually, what? Because most people were Democrats. I think they were Democrats. When Democrats were just, normal. Just normal, So no, they went crazy. Liberal? Oh, no. Not even. Let me explain something to you. When Rush Limbaugh, God bless him. God bless Rush Limbaugh. When Rush Limbaugh first talked about the world of the liberal and that, at that time, they were into things like condoms and the homeless. miles of women's rights, feminazis. Remember that? Remember all okay. That's what they thought. That's what they said. That's as bad as it got. That was it. They never talked about men in sports. I still cannot believe that's everything else. Look, you can argue about abortion. You can argue about whatever the hell but that I never understood it. Never understood it. And finally, people are saying, this is the longest time I said, do you understand what globalism is? No, what is it? Isn't it good? This is, of course, this, from the Dollar Tree, this is what people think of. Oh, isn't it nice? We'll get together and we'll be good to each other, right? Of course. We'll take care. We'll send money over to help people. Hey, do you have who was it? Even Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter didn't even know this. Jimmy Carter said, there's the guinea worm. Remember this? There was this worm that people would go blind, these Africans this. We send money to teach kids. I've got no problem with that. I told you one time, and I'm saying it again, it broke my heart that when I heard stories about women who were involved in these horrible mutilation in the DRC, the Congo, 2005, I think, with about 500,000 women who were absolutely just ravaged, destroyed, mutilated by bayonets and sticks, and it was horrible. Women with fistulas. And I thought, why don't we do something about that? Somebody's got to do it. I'll do it. I don't care. How much is this? Drop a Black Hawk helicopter, tell them to say, you do this, and we will take out whoever are doing this. This to me, that's not crazy. Would anybody say, well, that's not really any of our business? What? It's simple. You've got to help these women now. I don't care whose job it is. These women, these women, and thank God there were American people from doctors around the world who were used to working with fistulas and women, postpartum, post pregnancy, who came up. Anyway, that's not listen, I'm going to send them $10 billion, $50 million that goes into another fund that goes to Samantha Power. That's not what I'm talking about. I don't want to send somebody. They almost, they were joking. Look, this is as old as William Proxmire. Remember, who remembers the Golden Fleece Awards? Who remembers these weird programs where we would have folks study, the mating habits of the Madagascar, finch or whatever? That's a different story. This is different. Now people are understanding what globalism means. Now they're seeing this. And there's nothing they can do. And Trump is going after the World Health Organization, the UN. He's going after everything else. And we have to also understand how this thing works. It started a long time ago, right after World War I, right after Bretton Woods, right after the Versailles Treaty, right before the UN, right before all that stuff. World War I changed everything. Right before the income tax and Jekyll Island and the Federal Reserve, and all of a sudden it really picked up speed. They said, a lot of folks said, this is terrific. I don't want to be Italy and you be France. No, I want to be in charge of everything. And then the Henry Kissingers came in, and then there were the Cold Warriors, and they just, it took on an insanity all its own. And it just kept going. And Americans were, I'm sorry, so bloody disinterested, sometimes stupid, but just disinterested. They say, you know what? You take care of this. I was watching, my friend. I have these rotations I go through where I will, sometimes I get tired with the arrests, and I go back and listen to these wonderful narratives of Americans who were in Vietnam. And thank God, I think it's the Billings, Montana, or Billings, They did this narrative, and they have some of the best. They just said, we're here today on December the 15th, 1991. These people, many of them are passed away, but they're just telling you their recollection of Vietnam and how they went and how they listened and they wanted to be a part of this because their father had been in World War II or Korea and their grandfather fought and they wanted to do this. They were raised, most of them born in 1947. 1947 was the year of a lot of them being born. 47 was like that perfect time. And they went there so wide-eyed, and I had no idea. And they all talked about it. They said that when they landed, they opened up that door. The heat and the smell, Vietnam smelled horrible. It was just, and they said, what are we doing? What are we doing? Where are we going? There were some people who never saw, I don't want to go into a Vietnam story, but my head is, this is where I am now. The point of this, at the very time this was happening, there were brave people. Ellsberg, to an extent, that was a limited hangout, but I don't want to get, but there were other people, maybe Tavistock, maybe, who knows? But there were people who said, we got to stop this. This is ridiculous. They were laughed at. They were called un-American. That's what we are. We're called this. And we are the weirdest. We're hated, listen to this, we were by the Democrats for sure, but also by the Republicans because we were too crazy for them. We were too conspiratorial. We were nuts. They didn't want to have anything to do with us. Much like Sam Muffaletta, our kid says, I have him on the cover of Playboy. I have signed by Trump. Excellent. Remember when Playboy was really something? Playboy was a great magazine. Playboy, remember, Sam, remember Playboy After Dark? I was watching, thank God for YouTube, the night that Iron Butterfly, Doug Ingle was on with Hugh Hefner. They're doing Inagata de Vida and the Playboy After Dark. Playboy is not what you thought. He was a pervert, but still, different story. Well, let me go back to what I was saying. And Sam, thank you for your kindness, my friend. There was a time when we were. Oh, by the way, I have it on good authority, and I can't mention this, but there's a lot of folks, and this is important, and there's a lot of people who were involved in this. And there were some folks who, like Susie Wiles. There's some people, and I want you to think about this. I want you to notice who is not going to be seen at the White House. Who is not going to be in pictures with the president? Pilgrim Media says just accounting forensics or whistleblowers, just accounting forensics or whistleblowers also. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Just accounting forensics or whistleblowers also? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I want you to watch. It was an Oliver Reed when he was drunk out of his mind. He was at a party or some event. And somebody he was talking to, they were reporting this. This man said, I don't know what you're saying. And he says, it's a piece of mushy peas. It holds a blah, blah, there's a canvas, there's a Gladstone. He was gassed. And this poor man said, I don't know what you're saying. I'm sorry. I don't know. Pilgrim, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know. But I know it's a good idea. And I know if I did know, I'm sure I would agree with you. 100%. But as I was saying, there's a lot. I'm not going to mention the names. Just do yourself a favor. Just say, hey, this person was sort of, have you noticed how Alex Jones is making his way back on Twitter better than ever? And I'm so glad to see this. Alex is better and badder than ever. Alex looks terrific. He's lost weight. I think he stopped drinking. He's so, the clarity. He's better than ever. He's not, he doesn't have paroxysmal outbursts of incongruous anger. He would scream these, yeah, and you wonder, why are you doing this? He may have been gassed. I have no idea. But still. But Elon is. But there are other people. Do not expect to see Alex Jones at the White House. Do not expect. I understand that. I understand it. There's other people too, who are either so profane or so they're not good. They might be, you might like them, but watch. Very interesting. Just leave it at that. The president has got to be, remember, the president is the president now. He's not just running for something. He's the president. Now, in addition, we have to have a multiple fire missions with multiple angles, multiple directives and trajectories. I want them to be hit left and right. I want them to bring up, it is important, ladies and gentlemen, listen to what I'm saying to you. As you know, I am not religious. I am irreligious. I'm almost like a Buddhist. I'm, it doesn't matter to me. But I believe in the Constitution. And the Constitution says specifically regarding the Establishment Clause and the Free Exercise Clause that religion will enjoy an unfettered place in our American culture. Doesn't matter whether you like it. Doesn't matter. That's why when I hear people suggest that if I have a beef against Israel, that I'm somehow anti-Semitic, which is ridiculous. How dare you say that? It's just like the same thing they told you when they said, if you have something against, let's say, Black Lives Matter, you're a racist. Well, I think, something this transgender, or you're a transphobe, or you're a Messiah. No. See what I'm saying? No, absolutely not. Don't worry about this. But understand we're back. And understand that we still, because you understand something, we are not Republicans. We're not these regular people. George Keane, by the way, and his Mean Machine, George Keane says, was FDR dispatched to have Truman be duped into creating a New World Order at the time? We inherited a French colonial war in Viet. All Ho Chi wanted was independence. My friend, I cannot tell you. That's a loaded question. Pilgrim is back and he says, will anyone sleep with the fishes over Doge? Sleep with the... I don't know on what... I think certain programs will sleep with the fishes. Individuals, I do not believe that. FDR, hang on a minute. Just a minute. FDR, he died at the age of 63. Now think about this. FDR, 63 years old. Remember how bad he looked? He looked horrible. And he was at the very end, and high blood pressure. It was a stroke that got him. There was a story. May I read this to you? You want to hear this? We got Stalin, Gromyko. Have you ever heard this story? Let me see this. There is a story. I want to hear that. You got to hear this. There was a story. Okay, here we go. This is a very interesting story. Let me read this to you. Joseph Stalin this is, by the way, from the UPI 1986, February 7th, oh, look at this. My God, look at this one. 29, 30. And anyway. He said, Joseph Stalin never forgave Eleanor Roosevelt for her refusal to allow Ambassador, listen to me, Andrei Gromyko, to view the remains of FDR, the former president's son, says. This is what Elliot says. Remember this? How many of you have ever heard this before? You ever heard this one? This is a great one. This is really, really, really good. This is one that a lot of people don't know. That is why the former First Lady, who repeatedly sought to travel to the Soviet Union after her husband's death, was consistently denied a visa, according to Elliot. In an article for Sunday's Parade magazine, remember that on Sunday? Why Stalin never forgave Eleanor Roosevelt. Roosevelt, the son, described a meeting with Stalin in late 1946. Quote, when your father died, I sent my ambassador with a request that he be allowed to view the remains and report to me of what he saw. Stalin told Elliot Roosevelt, your mother refused. I have never forgiven her. Stalin had said that sent Gromyko in 1945 to view FDR's remains. Stalin said he wanted Gromyko to see the body because he believed FDR was poisoned by, who is it? Who? The Churchill gang. And Stalin feared there were similar plans for himself. They poisoned your father, and they continued to try to poison me. Roosevelt said the conversation occurred in Moscow in November of 1946 while he was interviewing Stalin for Look magazine. After the interview, Roosevelt said he took up the question of a visa for his mother as a special personal request. In the article, Roosevelt also described seeing his father's body lying in state at the White House after FDR died in Warm Springs. I looked on father's face for the last time. I would hardly have known him. The cerebral or cerebral hemorrhage that caused his death also had caused extensive discoloration and distortion of his face. Besides, it had been more than 9 hours after his death before the embalmers, tardily summoned, had drenched the White House in Warm Springs, or reached rather. Okay, now, let me explain to you what's going on. It was believed, remember, Churchill's gang. Have you ever heard Perfide Albion? Remember this one. When you tell the story through one, perfidious Albion is a derogatory term used to describe the perceived treachery of the UK to international politics. It refers to the actions of the British government or monarchs that are considered to be deceitful. It's very famous. Perfide Albion. Albion. And who was the ringleader of this? Who was the worst of the worst? That's right, Churchill. Ladies and gentlemen, it was Churchill. Don't ever let anybody fool you otherwise. You got what I'm saying? Good. Our good friend Matless X says, for your information, Lionel, you may tangentially be interested in the Super Bowl halftime show with Kendrick Lamar tomorrow night. If he performs Not Like Us tomorrow, it will be big news and a shift in the culture. I hope so. That is very interesting. Thank you. Let's see what this looks like. Let me look. Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. I'm also putting in controversy. And by the way, please use ChatGPT is better than Google. Interesting. Shall I read this to you? Let me read this. USA Today, ladies and gentlemen. How great is this? Oh, this is that Drake story. Ah, yes. Since Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us dropped in May, the song that served as a slap in the face to hip-hop icon Drake has broken streaming records. It won Lamar multiple Grammy awards and has become a hot topic ahead of the Compton rappers' highly anticipated Super Bowl 59 halftime performance. I read this. This is from USA Today. As contemporaries, Lamar and Drake have each carved out successful musical careers with multiple number one songs. I couldn't, because that's not my thing. but I know the names. 5 for Lamar, 13 for Drake on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100. The two have even appeared on songs together. The feud, ladies and gentlemen, between the rappers reached a new high last year after Lamar included the song on Like That by Metro Boomin and Future. Quote, these expletive talking out of their necks don't pull no coffin out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for a threat. Aye, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one. When it becomes an issue, this is interesting. When it became an issue is that it was rolling on an album while that verse was still bubbling. They traded barbs. Okay, we're going to watch this. I'm gonna deep dive into that a little bit more. You caught me by surprise, and I appreciate that because I want to know everything that goes on. Because I will tell you, as I remember, what goes on in the world of entertainment is also important. Matless, it's also important. So we'll see about that. Let me also tell you that the world, as we know, is changing. It is changing like you cannot believe, ladies and gentlemen. It is changing. It is changing in ways. It is Now, let me ask you something. Have you thought about this? This is important. I'm going to bring this up to you because I'm going to do it until there's no more worry. Are you prepared in the event something goes wrong because of weather, because of some type of power, some type of supply chain, because of who knows, drones? Who can rule anything up? Are you prepared? Well, listen to this. My friend, disaster doesn't knock. It kicks the door down when you least expect it. And when it hits the fan, and trust me, it will, food is the first thing to disappear. Now, the question is this. Will you be prepared or will you be scrambling like everybody else? Okay? Now, think about what I'm saying. This is no exaggeration. I'm here to help. I'm here to give you the honest truth. No one's coming to save you. No one's going to help you. No one's going to be there. The shelves at your local store are going to be emptied within hours. And trucks that should be delivering food will be stuck miles away. You'll be left standing in endless lines, hoping for scraps. But there's something you can do right now. There's a way to stop this nightmare before it stops. Head to preparewithlionel.com. You heard me, preparewithlionel.com, and take advantage of the special monthly offer from My Patriot Supply. Now you can get $50 off the legendary 4-week emergency food kit when you order today. Listen, I can't be any more serious than this. Why My Patriot Supply? Simple. It's a household name for a reason. Millions of families trust them because their kits aren't just about survival. They're about thriving when others are barely holding on. This kit provides over 2,000 calories a day and 12 essential vitamins and minerals. That's the fuel that you're going to need when your body and mind are under incredible pressure. You get meals that taste great, are American made, and last up to 25 years in storage. These aren't bland bunker meals. They're designed to keep you strong and focused when it matters most. But here's the deal, my friend, and listen carefully. Emergencies don't wait, and neither should you. Prepare today or pay tomorrow. Go to preparewithlionel.com now and claim your $50 discount and 6 free bonuses right now before this limited time offer vanishes. I can't emphasize this enough, okay? Because when the world goes dark, preparation is the only light you can count on. My friends, let me see if I can read something here. This is regarding this Kendrick Lamar. You see what you've done? You have enticed me, and I'm seeing this. The feud between Kendrick Lamar and Drake has been a focal point in the hip-hop community culminating in significant events leading up to the Super Bowl 49. Is that right? Anybody? 59, excuse me. Their rivalry, which began in the early 2010s, escalated dramatically in 2024 when Kendrick Lamar, released the diss track. It's called a diss track, D-I-S-S. You heard me. I'm a hipster. I'm a gangster. I'm a gangsta. Not Like Us. In it, he accused Drake of serious misconduct. Now, this track not only topped the charts, but also secured 5 Grammy Awards, including Record of the Year and Song of the Year. Now, Drake's not going to take this sitting down. Drake responded by filing a defamation lawsuit against Lamar and his record label, alleging that the song's lyrics were both false and damaging to his reputation. As Lamar prepares to headline the Super Bowl halftime show, there is widespread, do you hear what I said? There is widespread speculation about whether he will perform Not Like Us, given its controversial content and the ongoing legal battle. The NFL and Fox are reportedly reviewing the lyrics to determine their suitability for the broadcast. This situation has fueled various conspiracy theories, with some suggesting that the feud is a strategic publicity stunt to boost both artists' profiles. Can you believe that? While others believe it reflects a deeper industry conflict and power struggles within the music world. Huh? Did you know that? I didn't know that. Well, now you know, my friends. Now you know. Now you're hep. By the way, where did the word Super Bowl come from? Why is it a Super Bowl? Who knows? Who's the first person to know that answer? Who? I might give you something. This is my rock. I'll pick this up. It's a rock. It's a smooth rock that is so calming. So calming. Where did the term Super Bowl come from? Come on. Let's go. Anybody? Let's go. Anybody? Josh Clemens says, wow, look at this. Says, wow, I don't care. Thank you, Josh. Josh doesn't care. Well, I'm not going to tell you because Josh doesn't care. And I'm not going to say anything that Josh doesn't care about because he would want it that way. Mattless X says, the Kendrick attacks on Drake are about Drake's alleged PDF file. Not Like Us was the hip hop anthem of the summer. The culture is shifting. Oh, it is. Oh, it is, my friend. The bowl. Go ahead and Google it. No, he doesn't want to do it. But I'm going to tell you what. Super Bowl was, remember kids, this thing called the Super Ball? Do you remember the Super Ball? Yes, you do. Well, the Super Ball is very interesting because that was this thing. I think it's Whammo. I think Whammo made it. It was this thing where you hit it, threw it down, and it just shot straight up and made of this hard rubber. And it was Lamar Hunt, I believe, who was a AFL or whatever. And they said to her kids, hey, what's that thing you're playing with? It's called a Super Ball. Super Ball. Wait a minute. And hence the Super Bowl became that. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, let me thank you, not for what you are, but for what you appear to be. Thank you for this. Mattless X, thank you. George Keene, Pilgrim Media, I thank you so much. Sam Mufoletto, Soul 76 Cam, Pilgrim Media, thank you, sir. Freedom, that's just some people talking. Sebastian Bluewater, Z-Legit, Conrad, and Carolina Guy, our new member. On behalf of a grateful nation, thank you for that. Let me also say February 22nd. February 22nd at the Cutting Room. I'm going to be there and I want to see you. Every single one of you in all of your inimitable glory. Tickets are available. They're in the description section of the YouTube. Just go to the right under the title. There it is inside the description of all where tickets can be available. I want to see you there. Let's party like it's 1999, which makes no sense. Follow Mrs. L at Lynn's Warriors. Follow me at Lionel Legal and follow me, of course, right here where we are at Lionel nation. And thank you. Thank you for everything you're doing. Thanks for following us. Thanks for being so terrific. You mean so much to us. All right, dear friends, have a great and glorious day. See you next time. Until then, until tomorrow, remember this, the monkey's dead. The show's over. Sue you. Da-da.